Shoulders on you, thank you very much. By the way, no refunds. Back into the boneyard, badlands we run. I saw a siren singing, shifting through the shots are ringing, frying, burning, guts are stinging, bringing you the pain. Come on down and join the party tonight. We ain't the kind to turn away from a fight. Chips on our shoulders, sweat and dirt on our hands, 'cause we're breaking down the borders as we light up the land, yeah. You ain't a skag, are you? Old TK's Jack is just a derelict shell. Ain't nothing left now but his notes and the smell. He used to watch over the fire and the stone. Fan fiction told me that he died all alone. Splash, bang, so corrosive, don't get close if it's explosive. Flash, gang, caustic crew, simmer and smoke in electric blue. Hiss goes the radio, vicious, malicious, a voice we know. Soon to reap the seeds you sow, bringing you the pain. Come on down and join the party tonight. We ain't the kind to turn away from a fight. Chips on our shoulders, sweat and dirt on our hands, 'cause we're breaking down the borders as we light up the land, yeah.
Come on, drink out your ride. Oh, you know they say, better to die at the wheel, crash and burn. Oh, instead of die when you're not in your car. I hate you, claptrap.
Come on down and join the party tonight. We ain't the kind to turn away from a fight. Chips on our shoulders, sweat and dirt on our hands, 'cause we're breaking down the borders as we light up the land, yeah. From the mists of the mountains a deafening call bellows down over the plains. On a host of battle-worn ears it does fall, pushing out through the thunder and rain. These men of the north, they have suffered too long. The anger, it swells in their veins. Of the spirited roars of lost warriors, songs, distant echoes are all that remain. And my voice is my violence, clear the skies, frozen tears, and no more will be silent with this avant-garde song in our ears. And we stand tall, sons of the snow, we will not fall under these blows, for our hearts they are hardy, our spirits are strong, and our voices are lifted into this southern God song. Sovereign God song in our ears, and we stand tall. Sons of the snow, we will not fall under these blows for our hearts. They are hardy, our spirits are strong, and our voices are lifted into this Sovereign God song. Sovereign God song. Sovereign God song. These perilous peaks on the rim of the sky, I move in the midst of the clouds drifting by. At the top of the world on a white doomful day, men of wisdom will show me the way. And we stand tall, sons of the snow, we will not fall under these blows for our hearts. They are hardy, our spirits are strong, and our voices are lifted into this Sovereign God song. Sovereign God song. Sovereign God song.
It's just the way I can't keep you honest like you're coming clean. It's just the way you seem to be addicted to leaving me. It's just the way now that I can't sleep at night. Now that you're gone, it's just the way you don't know which direction I was coming from. It's just the way I can't seem to tell apart all of your rights from wrongs. It's just the way now that I am. Now that you're lonely, I know you'll only lie to silence. Lie to silence. Convince yourself you think you're better now. Try to pretend again. You know, I know now you will put on a good show, but I don't know why you ever care. You can't stop yourself from coming over. It's just the way I know you have two devils on both of your shoulders. It's just the way now that I am. Now that you're lonely, I know you'll only lie to the silence. Lie to the silence. Convince yourself you think you're better now. Try to pretend again. say where or when. It's been so long now since I've been bleeding. I know I'm not right anymore, but I'm tired of this night. I'm tired of always missing pieces. Rip it off, won't you show me how you hurt the world? Because I need to be well. We change roles along the way. What's correct? I expect, I don't know. It happened for so long now. I know I'm not right anymore, but I need you to know. I need to see these missing pieces. Oh, rip it out if you want it back. Tell me now if you feel so bad for real. Oh, rip it out, won't you show me how you hurt the world? Because I need to be well. Rip it out, won't you show me how you hurt so well? Because I need to be well. Yeah, you need it. We don't find the reason you want to be all you were back then.
What's up, everyone? Happy weekend. It's been a minute. Things have been busy. It's been crazy. Been trying to keep videos rolling out, but man, I'll tell you what. It's been nuts. It has been insane. Hope everyone's doing well, though. Oh, I don't even remember how to push buttons anymore. That's the button. Oh. We're gonna do some Mythic Pluses tonight. I missed Mythic Pluses last week because I just, my God. The busyness right now in life is just dumb. It's absolutely dumb. Ba-da-da. But we're back. We'll be here tonight. We'll be here tomorrow. Then Sunday is Easter holiday for those in the, around the world, but for those who celebrate. I don't honestly celebrate, but it's kind of like a thing where, you know, you get together with your family. And I don't want to piss them off more so than they always are happy. I don't know what is this? This is a melee guy. We'll get Plaguey in here. This dude's in here. Any other XP? Oh man, we got a lot of XP ones, huh? Oh. Alright. Let's get some more XP guys going here. I have been avoiding like freaking dailies. Oh, it's a mess. It is a mess. I want to get all these guys in here just for the extra XP. Alright, everyone should have a job now. Everyone's got a job. Good. Good. Why is this blinking? No idea. Right, Ouroboros. And repair, because apparently I didn't repair after Mythic Day. Mythic rating earlier this week. This is the best freaking like there's a there's a lot of things you can unlock in your what is it, order hall or coven hall or whatever it's called. The freaking transport network is by far the best. I'm just saying. The transport network is by far the best thing ever. It's so good. So freaking good. Alright. I guess I can repair my stuff. Right, so what do we need to put together for Mythic Plus? We need flasks, yes. We have food, yes. We've got oils, good. Anyone on it? Oh man, oh. Do. Stupid pet thing this week. Okay, so I need to craft some. I need to craft 2 flasks. Dose flaskerinos, and then we can get started. What is this? I don't even have that. Go away. Right. How do I even? It's been so long I don't even freaking remember like how to queue for shit. Right. Mythic Pluses. Mythic Pluses. Oh, this is just. Each week you'll receive a select rewards based on the Mythic Dungeons. Start. Set your dungeon difficulties to Mythic and complete any Shadowlands dungeon. Prideful Quaking and Sanguini. Pre-made groups. Dungeon. Find group. I suppose I should also probably change my, it's Sanguini, right? We'll keep that. I think we'll go that, this. Yep. That seems good. My key, your carry. Oh, well, that's not what I want. The other side. Note if NF/lust. What the fuck is NF? What the fuck is NF? I'll sign up for this. Lust? I don't know what NF is. What is NF? We're only doing 15. Plaguefall 13, the other side. Right. Okay. That's helpful. 17, the other side, specifically wanting a Resto Shaman. I don't think I'm ready for it. I gotta get it back into it, right? Sign up for the Theater of Pain. Halls of wait. I only have yeah. I need like everything. So Halls of Atonement, Halls of Taintment. Wow, not a lot of. It's a Friday night. Not a lot of mythics going on right now. Huh? 16 the other side. I guess we could probably queue for that one. Oh, I got the 15 Halls of Atonement. All right. Roger that. Let's fly over there. Son of a... What do we get as a tank? A protection warrior.
Greetings, mortal.
Is it the menagerie?
Keep to the path.
No. It's this one.
The Arbiter sees all.
Oh, it's the Halls of Atonement one. Go figure. Do I have Invis Pot? I can make them if I don't have them. Oh, yeah, I have them. I have one. Don't you worry. If you want me to have 2, I'll have 2. If you want me to have 3, I'll consider it. This person's name's Sick Pickle. It better be Sick Pickle. Oh, Sick Pleasure. Oh. Sick Pickle would have been so much better. I have a Bruto. Bruto? What's a Bruto mount? Alright, so we kill those. Then we kill these. Then, what's the next one? One. Dose. Where we go next? Oh, so he goes down the center. Down the center. Then he goes over here. And then he goes here. And then here. And then, okay. I got it. Cool. And then do we come... Wait, what do we do after that one? Then we're doing this one. Wait, what? Where's this one? So he's doing this and this, this. Then he comes... Oh, then he comes... That's odd. Okay. Then this. This is really odd. Wait. No, he comes here. So boom, boom. Then he comes this way. And he goes here. And then here. And then here. Okay, so he goes down this way. Okay, I see. I see it. It's the same path I normally take. Same path I normally take. Do 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 do. I'm used to this path. What's the, hold on, where's the invis skip? Okay, so he's skipping the second boss. So after the second boss skip. Roger that, mighty, roger that. It's on around this way. Is anyone else here? The Warlock, Hexabolt. Okay, Hexabolt. Oh, it's a gnome Warlock. That's what I'm talking about. Burp. Ooh, those are cool. Those are cool glaives. With a cool, like, effect on them. That's pretty sick. High Tide's the proven healer. Are you truly a proven hero? Healer? Hero? Are we gonna double pull off the start or no? It's not marked that way in the route. Wait, is everyone inside already? Edge of Sin. No, okay. Where'd they be? Alright. There's that. Okay, that person's coming in. That person is. Where's the. Oh, the warrior's back. All 3 at the front with hero. All 3 at the front. Am I the only one with hero? Son of a bitch. Okay. So, first. Warlock is inside. Hunter is coming down. Fire Lord World. World. Alright, there's 1, there's 2. I'm here. Alright, wait, where are you? Okay, a rep paladin. Alright, I dig it. Pretty sure everyone should be here. I don't think we need That's a cool transmog right there. Right, let's get this. Oh, we got 25 minutes left on that. We're fine on that. 39 minutes left on that. We're good on that. Food. Not using the changeling right now, so that's fine. Let's do versed food. Colterans look funny when they sit down. It's like thud, plop. Look at this mage. Look at this freaking mecha mage, man, with a big old witch hat. Wait, no, it's not a mage, it's a warlock.
Is there work to be done?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, let's do this. They said first. He said opening poll first 3 with hero, right? Stop it. Easy peasy. Whoa! Honestly, not sure how effective having see when that thing ticks over how much health it does. Okay, that's a decent amount. Fucking sanguine everywhere. We're just running through it. Jesus. Just run through the bitch. Oh, please don't walk over me. I didn't say, is he, I didn't say, is he Maldraxxus? With the new changes? Boy, this dude loves to run. let's get some DPS in here. I can afford it at the moment. I really don't want to use Spirit Link for this first dude. I think I can get away with the my normal, just basic ass bitch Earth totem. Worked out. So we have 0 Venthirs here. Okay. Yeah, this is a killer good push week. Like, holy shit. I'm not really even having to expend too much as far as healing is concerned at the moment, which is nice. Like, everyone has enough like versatility and survivability to get through the pound as long as I top everyone off here. Yeah, not too bad. Is there something that causes him to need to run this week? I thought it was just sanguine and quaking. Like, what? Like, these guys don't have any sort of like stacking bleed or anything. Alright, so he's pulling that up there. Oh god, sanguine. I'm so confused at what he's doing. Gonna drop that. That should take care of most of the pride damage. Hanging up with DPS. Should be good. Oh, that's not good. Wow, you cannot see Sanguine on that shit. Jesus. In that grass? Oh my god. That's like, it's, you can barely see that shit. It's pretty ugly. Like, that's turbo ugly. I hate mechanics that float into the ground so you can't see them. It's just like, mechanics make the game obviously hard. Like, that's the point of it. But it's like when the mechanics themselves are not properly like showing up in the ground, like, or on the ground, it just makes things that much more bitchy. Again, I need to top people off. There we go. Do we need? Okay, so we probably don't need that. Okay. Curious. Okay, so up this way, back down. And where's he going? This is awkward. Where you going, big guy? Ooh, buddy. Yeah, they got big, didn't they? You keep throwing your axe at them. There you go, they're slogging. I didn't say Hunter take damage. Oh, missed that one. Get in there. Go, go, go. God, he moves him a lot. I mean, I understand. I understand why he has to move. I just feel like there was a lot of extra movement there that we didn't need. The antechamber is ours! Oh, wait. Yes, I've done way too much Mythic Nathria recently. Not gonna lie. I think he's altered his route because of that one dude. What's our percentage? 67. We need to. What? I can't remember. I never remember what percentage we need. It's like 70% or something like that. I don't like being here. For that exact reason, right there. Is it a tyrannical or it's a fortified week? Okay. Oh, good. I missed last week, which means I missed the bitch of a missed fucking tyrannical. Thank God. Can we please kill that Hail Master? Like seriously, our tank, like our tank's health, like completely depends on us killing the Hound Master. I cannot heal through all those bleeds. Is this invis potion thing?
It's not ready yet.
Well, hell. It sucks that those are on the same cooldown. My what is it? My feather plus my my feather and my what is it? Fuck, I always forget what it's called. Feather plus my little essence vial. I hate that they're on the same cooldown, but it kind of makes sense, I guess. It really doesn't, but whatever.
Imagine all you like, mortals. You only delay the inevitable.
You don't DPS, is it? Oh, I just totally foobarred that one up. If you don't DPS as a healer, you're doing it wrong. This boss is a bitch on Tyrannical, I'll tell you that. I mean, most bosses are a bitch on Tyrannical. The mini boss is always a pain during this, I'll tell you that. Nice. Hound Master. I'll get this one. Oh god. Hunter's not CCing. Hunter, that's your job. I CC'd mine, bro. What's your problem? Next stream's gonna be a bitch without freaking without the loyal servant, the loyal gargoyle himself. Did they adjust the timing on Halls of Atonement? I feel like, I mean, there was a couple places I feel like we diddlied our daddly a little too much, but I don't feel like we've really slowed down too much. Maybe. I haven't really looked at our DPS. DPS looks okay. I guess fortified, it's just, you're at the will of damage it. Alright, let's nuke down this bitch real quick. I'll tell you one thing, man. Healing Mythic Pluses is just... It might feel more fast-paced than healing Mythic Nathria, but to be honest, it's really... Like, it's really not bad. I used to panic so much during like, Mythic Pluses, and now it's just like, after doing Heroic Mythic Nathria all the way to Council now, it's just... This is, like, nothing. Like, I haven't really, I'm doing more I'm just DPSing to be honest at this point, because it's like, until people take a whole bunch of damage like that, then I gotta, you know, actually do my job. Whoa! Where's Lord Douchey Face? Oh, did I really just get quaked? There it is. I got quaked, y'all, like a freaking noob turd. What in the hell? Little buddy, you need to be up here. Want to save this for pride? Yeah, I don't know, the timer feels really not forgiving anymore on Hold of Atonement. Like, this one used to be, in my opinion, aside from Mist, probably the easiest one. I guess maybe it's fortified? I don't know. I mean, we're still in a great spot here. We just gotta do pride, and the last boss will die really quick because it's non-tyrannical. Oh god, we're pulling out here. Okay, okay, okay. Man, that's a really bad pull spot because I cannot heal people.
Be gone, rabble.
All right. As long as they know how to like stack up for the last boss, we shouldn't have a problem. Or the last little bit here. Yeah, that's a good stack. Everyone's in the freaking in the appropriate the Spirit Link totem. Easy peasy lemon squeezy right there. Boom. Boom, done! Ah! Another 15 off the list. Halls of Atonement, done. Check. I got a 14 theater band. Why did I get a 15 key? That's some bullshit. Or these shoulders. I think I got better. What's the stats on these? Versatility Mastery. I'll be happy to let those go. Wait, I might not. Never mind. I only have 207 shoulders. Balls. I got it. Balls. Oh, crip and put these back on. At least now that I've equipped something in that position, right? That's how that works. All right. I think we're doing T-Pain next. Let's see if people are. I think I got a couple people. I need to get in a Discord channel though. Okay, I'm voice to first talk. Alright, I need to do voice talk. Alright, I think we're doing T-Pain next. That'll be a nice little boost to my freaking radar. Oh shit. Import,
Hey.
long time new talk. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, pretty good. I was watching the last time, so pretty smooth.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I was just like looking at the timer. I'm like, this does not feel like Halls of Atonement to me.
Yeah, 15s were a little tighter than 14s were.
Yeah, that was real tight. Like I was surprised. I'm like on a tyrannical week. I don't know if that would have happened.
No, I think on Tyrannical you basically need Ventero Bust.
Yeah, we pulled that one extra freaking gargoyle in there, and that was kind of that slowed us down a little bit. But overall, it felt good. I will say this is my first Mythic Plus in what 2 weeks or something. I'm sitting here like, God, healing this is nothing compared to healing Mythic Nathria.
Oh, this is the easiest week of M Plus. Like this set of fixes, this is by far the easiest one.
Jesus, I think what overall I hit 4.0 healing. That's like half of what I do in Nathria. And I'm sitting here like, what was that final fight? I'm guessing that final fight was Lord Chamberlain. Yeah, 4.8 because of Spirit Link on the AoE.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like you take a range group and you effectively get rid of half the mechanics. You know?
I mean, it's sad on Sun King and Mythic Nathria that I pull somewhere, I think I average like 8 to 10k healing per, probably like 10 to 12k healing per second, and I'm like the third best healer.
Damn, that's pretty good.
Yeah, the freaking our our Windwalker monk that switches Mistweaver. Oh my god, Mistweaver is stupid on Sun King.
Oh man, yeah, that's that fight looks so fun though. On
The timing is so tight on it though.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, well,
if your DPS is just slightly like we so we do opening the fight, we do double power infusion healers plus one of the Resto Shaman goes Ascendant. Our Paladin goes Prot so he can do off healing as Prot with the ridiculous heal there. I think we run 6 healers and then the Prot Paladin. And then if the DPS is just slightly off on that shield on phase 2, you're done. Like we have, I think the first shield we push through, or the first shield is all Druid Convokes and Warlock cooldown, and then the second Convoke is everyone's 2-minute cooldown, and just cross your fingers and hope.
Oh man, yeah, watching that like when they were doing like world first for that
It's
stuff
tight.
too. That mechanic was like always the exciting thing to see.
It's tight. And there's a like I didn't know this because we hadn't failed it like the first 2 times we did it. But like 2 weeks ago, we failed the first healing phase, which was out of like we were like, what? How did we do that? Like our healers are amazing. Like how did we fail that? But he gets a shield during the healing phase too that wipes everyone if you don't heal through it.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, holy shit. My healing, like one of the other Resto Shaman that we use on that fight gets power infusion twice, which is why I don't get. I'm not. He power infusions and ascendances twice during that fight, so that's why he's usually top.
Oh man, I'm actually gonna try Nourish build next time. Granted, you know, it's still only heroic for our group, but like I've been basically doing the bulk of it with the Swiftman Hots extension stuff. But I saw on that particular fight, Nourish ends up pulling almost like double the regrowth values.
Yeah, that. Zymox is also a pain in the ass in Mythic. Oh my god.
Why? Because you have to do mechanics.
It's not that you have to do mechanics; it's the mechanic overlap.
Right. So it's
like
basically like getting a preview of SLG.
Like seed, like it's crazy. Like, you know, the Annihilation, the pull-in.
Yep.
So Annihilation is cast, then seed spawn, and then ghost spawn. So your seed runners have to run against Annihilation and then let themselves get sucked in right at the end to grab their seed and get over to drop the seed while not getting mind controlled by the ghosts. Because it's all three overlap.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Like, that sounds fun.
I always feel bad for our hunters because we usually run like four or five hunters who are all the seed people, and I feel bad for them because it's so tight because it's literally a split second can be the difference between wiping and not wiping on that fight because of that triple overlap.
Does that triple overlap just happen once?
Yeah. Yeah, it's the 45%, 40% range. It's right before Lust. Yeah, it just happens once, but it's so rough. Because then, once, like, if you can get through that one, then everyone gets back, you Lust, and then the last set of seeds, you only have to move so many of them because of where you're tanking him. And the paladins and mages take those and just immune them.
Just double checking. Oh, sorry. I said TOP. I meant Sanguine Depths.
Well, my erection just went soft.
Oh, mine too. Do you want me to heal or DPS?
Up to you.
I mean, I prefer healing, but it's up to you. I don't want to do that.
I mean, I can DPS. That's fine. My DPS gear, like I'm almost 224 in my resto gear.
Yeah.
Almost. I've got my shoulders are 207 and my bracers are 207 and everything else is 226 or 220, 235. I would love to get a high-end changeling. My changeling's only 203 and it's not upgradable. I got the Sun King trinket, the plume, which is okay. It's just kind of awkward to use.
Yeah, because it's like you want to use it on somebody who's like dying, but like,
right.
Why?
Yeah, you got freaking 226 changeling.
I was so stoked for that.
I will say one of my favorite things, and I didn't think this was going to be good, but I've used it now since I've got it, and it's usually somewhere in the ballpark of like, let me find it here. It's usually, oh wait, I'm still on Chamberlain. I don't think I used it on Chamberlain. Yeah, it's like it's usually somewhere between like 2 and 4% of my healing. And that is the vial of spectral essence. So good.
What does vial do?
Oh,
wait, do I have one on me?
I don't know if you got one.
No, I do have a vial. It's just caustic liquid, which is
so it binds a spectral essence to an enemy for 20 seconds, causing allied attacks to heal for 30% of the damage they deal, up to 10,479. When the essence expires or is removed early, the remaining healing bursts and heals 5 allies. Which it never expires because literally 10,000 healing goes real quick. But when it's like it's based on the damage of people, like you put that on a lust phase when people are just like chunking out damage really quick, like
it's just free.
It's just constant. It's just free HPS. And it's on a 1.5 minute cooldown, so it's like I just have it up all the time. Yeah, it's usually 2 to 5% of my healing.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
that's
sick.
Really good.
I didn't think it was going to be that good. I know Moo talked about, what did she say? Did she say anything?
She said she was getting on, although I also realized that she might have been getting on for TOP. And I have
Yeah,
some-
but it's a 14, right? So.
it's a 15.
Oh, it's a 15. She already did that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, that's what I saw. I was like, oh, maybe she might want in for the gear, but I don't know.
Or
Yeah,
the vault. Yeah. Alright, let me switch up my talents here. Elemental. We just recruited a enhancement shaman, which is pretty sick.
Oh man, like, so fun thing, you know how yesterday was April Fool's Day? Well, I tagged our lovely hunters to tell them all about them reversing the hunter nerfs.
Nice.
And they did not agree.
So you were streaming last night, right?
At some point I thought I was.
So I like saw you went live right as I was getting ready to go to bed, and I opened your stream up just for a view, and I only sat there for a couple minutes, but everything was black, like there was no video input.
Yeah, I cut off at some point. Work stuff basically cascaded, and I had to cut off midway. So I bet you I probably kept the stream up until it was well out.
Yeah, it was just a black screen everywhere. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, she's typing, so we'll see if she's. Oh wait, are you hearing it?
What?
She said I'm in channel, but why don't? Oh, there we go. Hey. Here we go. No, I don't know if you saw, but I thought I had POP, but it's Sanguini Linguini.
I mean, I have both of them at a 15 at this point, so they're both credit for me.
Okay. It works for me. I figured you'd probably say that, but didn't want to hook you in.
I'll still do it. Even if it was, like, you know, I'll still do it.
Awesome. Okay. In that case, I guess I'll start trying to find it. Oops.
Hi, Momo.
Ah,
I haven't talked to you for a little bit.
life on your end, life on my end.
God, I've been so busy, it's not even funny. I am doing Tall Tales tomorrow with Smog.
Oh, nice.
She asked after the Light Up the Night event, she asked if who needed Tall Tales, and I said I did. And we've been planning it for the past week, and we're gonna knock out as many as we can in about we're gonna start tomorrow morning Eastern time and just knock it out as much as we can. She wants the gold curse. I just want to get them done.
Let's see, we have what? We have love. Do you have a preference for other PTSD?
You're healing, so you feel it however you feel is.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at now. I didn't realize how desperate DPS were. This is the first time or second time I've hosted a key, and I just immediately had people whispering me like, "Look, I just did this 15." Like, they're linking me. I'm like not even talking to them. They're just like straight up linking me.
Also, I discovered I can't hug into groups if they don't have, like, voice comms.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I literally ran a necrotic wake, and they got all over me because twice I didn't send B-reses when I didn't realize anyone was dead until I died.
Yeah.
Because I'm so used to, like, being here and, like, having, like, either you or dual, you know, well, not necessarily you, because you just B-res them yourself, but, you know, either the person speaking up and going, I'm dead, or the person healing going, can you B-res this person?
9 times out of time, I'm the one that said, I'm dead.
Do you need invis pots? Cool.
I've got 2.
Okay.
No, you don't say you're dead. You make a distinctive sound that I have now learned to understand means you
It's
are
probably true. Oh. Styler, you were asking what weak ores I run for dungeons.
Yeah.
So I've got a
the-
couple. Let me see here. So I've got Aura's Dungeon Affixes. I think you have that one.
Is that a pack that you can actually like in Mythfest?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the one right before the. I don't know what before.
I also have Shadowlands Dungeon.
Let me double check, make sure I actually have PUG. Okay, I do have PUG.
If not, I mean I've got some, and we're all on the same server, so.
Okay. Yep. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, the interrupts one. I
Oh,
zoned
the
out
interrupts one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is. I believe that's Zen. Is that Zen Watcher?
there. Oh, real quick move. Can I get a embalmer's oil?
Yeah. Yeah.
If you
I
want
have-
to give me a few, I'll just buy some off you.
That? Oh, yeah, maybe should not have clicked update. Okay, that's healer man. It's Zen Tracker Dungeon Interrupts.
Oh, I got you.
So Zen Tracker is a whole system. I use it. It's the same one I use for healer mana in my group.
I got you. Real quick, Mood, did you get summoned?
No.
Okay, 1 second. Come out with me with this book.
I might have gotten it or something while I was on the phone.
Yep, it's all good. So you said Zen. That's
Zen-
one I've had on my list. I just didn't.
Yeah, Zen Tracker. You have to get the. There's a base Zen Tracker. You have to get that one, and then it has a series of other ones that you can also put on as like add-ons. The Zen Tracker base one doesn't do anything. It's just like it just runs in the background. And then yeah, I use one called Healer Mana, which shows me the mana of all healers in my raid or group. And then my other one is the Interrupt one.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to check that. The interrupts is, granted, not that I have much for that, but you know, I just like knowing.
No.
Have to.
Wait, is it?
Thank you very much. Oh wait, did I actually get those? Oh, I got DPS oils.
Oh, you needed the other ones. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Yeah. I can make the other ones. I don't have them on me. I can make them.
Yep.
That item is
I'm
still
not even gonna
recharging.
lie, I forgot that, there were 2 different types of oils. Been a while since I've had to make all the different types.
I know. I usually keep a little bit of both, but I'm low on the DPS one. But I got 4, so that's good enough for tonight.
Yeah, usually I just pop over and craft them. I literally just used my last one earlier and forgot.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to claim something in the thing here, aren't you?
Okay.
Wait, he's not in here. Where's he at?
Okay. Wait. Does countdown not work? Is that not what the command is?
I needs to eat and all my stuff still too, so.
Yep.
Weren't we supposed to claim bananas in the pet thing?
At some point.
He's not in there right
It-
now.
So it's if I don't know if it needs to be done now, but they were like if they reach their goal, it would be.
Oh, I thought they
Yeah.
hit their goal for bananas.
So
Oh, the sloth
they
one.
hit their goal?
I thought I
One
saw
of the-
that, but I could be wrong.
One of them did.
Because I think bananas was first, and then sloth is second.
Is the command not slash countdown?
I think it's pull timer
No,
slash pull
like
timer.
BBM pull 10 or something.
I don't use VPN.
I think it's all for BBM.
Yeah, I get when I'm a group leader, I get a little box at the top that says raid control, and I can just click that and click it.
Yep.
You have to pass lead.
Oh. There you go.
Yeah, gotta do it.
Yeah, I have no idea why mine wasn't working. So, I don't know. Whatever.
Like I said, it's just a single button click for me. I'm just at the top. It's
Oh
your
my
key,
god,
Tyler.
I know it's not going. Oh my god, my freaking weak wars. Hold on. Maybe it's just my UI. Yeah, because like I was clicking activate, and it's just like whatever. Well, guys, I hope I have instilled confidence in this tank.
I am so confident right now in what we're about
Oh,
to
man.
do. This tank is guildless and now has definitely lost all sense of common. Do you want me to give you another timer?
I'm almost back in.
I was gonna say open the thing and make sure you get the button before I hit the timer. So how bad is Sanguine Depth this week?
Well, I guess we'll find out.
It wasn't bad for me when I did it yesterday.
Okay, go ahead and then. What?
Did you open the pedestal?
Yeah.
Is the button there?
Where's my button? Hold on. My button is just straight gone. That's not good. Hold on. Let me touch some stuff real quick. I'm gonna just hide all my weak words, just make sure there's like nothing's eating that.
You're sure this is a Sanguine Depth?
It says Sanguine Depth.
Okay.
There we go.
Are you sure Blizzard didn't decide to pull an April Fool's prank the
Okay.
day after April Fool's?
I got my button.
With all the keys?
Give me the countdown. I had to hide my weak warriors, whatever reason I disabled click through or whatever.
Oh my god.
There we go.
Oh, like why? That
I
doesn't make sense.
shouldn't have been knocking around with them. Boom, that's
Jesus.
exactly what it was.
Jesus.
Jeez, let me turn these back on quick.
Now you're gonna lag out.
There we go. So you're healing, right, Death?
Ooh, my damage sucked on that. I know they nerfed Earthquake, but holy shit. Hey, we have a Vintu. Damage should look a little bit better on this one. Yeah, 6.4. That's better. $6.4.
This is much better than I thought it was going to be.
Why did you think it was going to be bad?
No, just Fang tends to be kind of touch or go. I
5-3.
found 15s this week are much more what your tanks are doing than anything. It's like my third DK I've healed at this level.
Blood DK should be pretty easy to heal if there's
Yeah,
damage, right?
that's why I picked them, because I was like, well, I think it'll be fine. That buggy boy likes everybody.
Yes, I do forgo some of my damage in order to do stun stuff. So I know some people don't agree with foregoing damage for stun, but I personally think if the tank stays alive, it's more important. Oh, I just fucked that one up.
Go ahead and toss them a bit on the Windows touch button.
Okay. Got it.
Oh, bitch. Don't heal me. I'm dead.
I got the res.
Okay,
Drink.
thank you.
Or,
Yeah, if you got res, it's fine. I'll start.
yeah.
5-5.
I'm moving.
Yep.
Wow, he kept charging.
Go ahead and hit that.
have bounced back into it.
I'll reincarnate.
Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be rough. Good job, Hunt. Yeah, we pulled a little big on that pull before the Pride, so we basically had no cooldowns going into this.
I gotta do better queuing my flame shotgun. Holy shit. 4-8, not bad for that 2 deaths. Shit, they're going to. I shouldn't be using chain lightning. Chain lightning's for 3 or more. So out of practice. I'm so out of practice as Ellie, Jesus. Sitting
All
here
good.
chain lightning the shit out of the thing, and I'm like, wait, chain lightning's for 3 or more, not 2. Don't hear me.
Okay.
Yeah, work on that.
What?
I'm not dying.
No, I think I ran in and I think he was in the.
I stayed
Oh,
out.
sorry.
I stayed outside out of range for quaking purposes.
I
Do we
think that's
respawn at the first boss?
No, yeah, you're
No,
good.
you
you're good.
respawn. Well, you respawn here, yeah. Yeah.
I
you release.
okay. Oh my god, where's my button? There it is. Oh shit. That was a bad moment for quaking shit for me. I don't know if I can actually stun him. I gotta maximize that damage. I got a lot of procs off of my primordial wave that I just wasted on that.
This is where
Mhm. Unless you've got 2 set up.
I so miss grounding totem. he's still a bitch.
Dang, this fool was a shit ton.
Yeah, and they're just eating me.
Good.
Yep.
I can't see what shit is. That was rough.
That was rough.
I thought that was General Draven there for a second. I'm like, wait, when did Draven get put in this dungeon? Like here.
Oh no, I failed.
Don't stand in the sanguini, asshole. Oh, I'm so used to healing chat. It feels so weird doing this. I just need more practice. I haven't freaking practiced elemental for a while. I'm still pulling 4+, but for my gear score, I should be doing more than that. Stop putting that shit right on me.
Potted. I'm in a spot here. I might die here.
We need to make sure that we're actually getting those interrupts.
Wow, that hunter just flew through.
Didn't move out of the swirly.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's probably because he went for like 75 dead.
He stood in the swirly. I got the risk.
Okay, thank you.
What is the interrupt spell on that, by the way? Because I didn't notice it.
For the wardens,
I just got quaking off the res, son of a bitch.
The shackles.
Oh yeah, there's shackles in there.
Like literally, as soon as one of those shackles actually got off, I instantly like stopped doing the DPS and just started healing with you because I know that's not like
Popping
The-
train. It's all good.
cooldowns for this.
Oh man, this is gonna pop a little fight. Go ahead and innovate me. Don't know that I need
Yep.
it, but better to have it.
Hunter might die again. We're about to pull another pack.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
He moved too far. Don't heal me. Yeah, he backed up too much. We needed to
Get
reverse.
this thing down just so that we don't have extras. Oh, it was a 0.6.
Hammer down if you need it.
Hammer down! Damn it, clear. You turned off guild repair.
Huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
the guild master only turns guild repair on during raids. But sometimes he leaves it
You
on.
were like, if it cleared, I'm just like, who the fuck is that? And then I forgot you are in a different guild.
Yeah, he turns it on for raids only, and sometimes he leaves it on, and people take advantage.
That just proves that he has to turn it.
He does. He really does. I mean, considering how many wipes we have a night, like, progressing, it's...
Oh, no. I didn't realize that was right outside the door. That was my bad. Oh my god. I will take my punishment off of this.
Oh, good.
Holy shit, proc.
I mean, upside is I had full healing for that.
Probably gonna need him for the next boss. Trying to drive as much healing as I can. Just because I know how bad healing is here.
I'm out of range.
I do like the way this tank is going. With the exception of like getting back to that corner.
With the exception of when he backed us into a whole bunch of mobs.
Yeah. Man, that thing had such a raging hard on for me.
Is that gargoyle alive or
This
dead?
warden is the thing to interrupt. Shack.
I see it.
Barb shot.
You can quit throwing pokes at me. That would be fun.
He wishes you to have more knowledge.
Yeah.
My RNG right now is really bad with my I'm getting procs at like the procs I'm getting for my my instant cast stuff is like it's at really bad times, like when the mob's like under like 3%, I'm getting like back to get back cast. I'm like, ugh! Why can't you give me that when the mob's like full?
Are the procs based on higher probability if they're lower health?
No, this spell is just, it has a 26% chance to instantly refresh its cooldown. Or have no cooldown, I guess is the better word.
Ooh, that's a nasty ritual.
Both of them at the same time?
Yeah. Yeah, because I was like, oh, I'm safe. And I was like, that's not working.
There have been a couple of days where, like, I move out of the twigging just in case. Because my brain is like, I don't know.
Yeah. That's exactly what it was. I was just like,
There, I got a nice little proc event there. There's only 2 in a row, but I'll take it. Oh, is this the boss?
Yeah.
Are we lusting on this, I assume?
I mean, I would assume.
I think this is usually a boss to less on. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think this one's harder than the other one.
I'm gonna stand at the back of the line. Maybe I won't stand like everybody's here.
Like, it'd be a real shame if you quake more about that.
He's like,
I used to be so bad at this boss.
bad.
Fuck me. Don't heal me.
Well,
I'm officially dead. Come on, you guys got this.
right now.
Oh no, I got quaked. And then we could kill
Trying
that
to
probably
push
counts.
through
That's
that
all
ad
it
because
was. Yep.
there
Okay, I'll
was
wait
no
for it.
way that I was getting the ad down to.
Yeah, res me first.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Awesome.
I hate that boss.
Oh,
That is the
never mind.
boss. That is the worst
Oh.
boss.
Quaking ever.
Yeah, the quaking got me earlier when I was trying to res the hunter.
Okay, yeah, I'll grab that on. Oh.
Game, please. Like,
Quaking is the anti-res.
it is, man.
It's like, oh, you wanted to res to get your people back in the game? Nope. No, nope. Not today. Is he pulling more up here?
Like it. I think he is because we're skipping the 3 big packs.
Okay. Oh, I see
Like,
what he's doing.
right before the bridge.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't know if we can skip that. I've never seen that skip. Because I
Yeah, I'm
feel
not-
like if you're gonna skip something, that would be the pack to skip.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one. Yeah, I know the first bridge there's sometimes you skip
Yeah.
into that room, but that one's usually a risky one.
I don't know why, but I saw that swirly and was just like, yeah, that's totally something that's supposed to be there.
The
Don't
big
know.
red one?
Yeah. No, the big orange one. Like,
Oh, yeah. That's totally supposed to be there.
yeah, my brain was just like, yeah, that's one of my graphics. And then it took me a minute to be like, no, I do nothing that does that.
I should have earthquake there, not what I just did.
Oh. That- So wait, did your quaking auto track before the, like, you can see how many seconds until the next quaking
Yep.
comes out?
Yeah.
Yeah, so mine does not show that. It only shows it like when it's like 2 seconds left. Like I can see right there, it's like quaking. 2, 1.
There-
Yeah, I have a, yeah, this
So
one has a
there's
bar across the top that
literally,
tracks
like,
it.
above that.
Yeah, I don't have that bar showing.
Yeah, that bar, like, it's there, and it's like a 10-second, basically, while it's on cooldown, and then it has like a 19 second.
Yeah, like I saw the aura has the bar. I just don't have the bar showing on mine for whatever reason.
I don't know. Is it before that's out of date?
It might be. I mean, I have no idea if mine are.
I know my LVUI is bitching at me to update it.
Or I'm 90% sure that I haven't updated things, so if I updated it, it might break. That's all.
Yeah.
Gifted
But you will learn.
humility.
Put that right across the tank's face, I think. Shaman power! What's up, buddy? How things going? My God, that text is really small for me. I need to enlarge that window, huh? My old man eyes can't see it.
No wonder my healing has been ass. I forgot to switch into my freaking.
Oh God, it's not letting me make the text larger.
So I don't have soul of the forest.
My patience is wearing thin. Light shines even here.
Well, nope.
Beware.
Come on, do your worst. Do your worst.
Yeah, be with me. Yeah. I mean, it's stupid call there.
Do your worst.
Did the DK fear?
Raids have been pretty good, actually. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more bosses left, and we've got about 2 months to get them down before the next content update. So we've got a lot of time, or we've got time. We just have to stay focused on what we've got in you know what we're doing. So we should be okay, but you know, got to put in that work.
Are you dead?
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
I'm sorry, what is it?
Oh, that it the he
My
was dead.
patience is wearing thin. Light shines. Even here.
Surprised this boss did that much damage. Like, I know the orbs are important, but like, I got 3, and man, that hurt.
Yeah, it's rough. Oh my god. No. Oh my gosh. I got hit from
I don't know how you got hit. I saw you blink out of it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm even dead in my blink spot. That's the worst part.
Why can't I make this bigger?
There's nothing I can
Oh my
learn.
god, zoom in.
Wearing thin.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Even
Now I can
here.
see it.
Zral. Where were we?
I was like, the text is so small, I can't see it. Ah! So how you been, my friend?
Let's see if this tank even sticks. He might not. He didn't try it.
GG. I'm
I'm gonna guess
not
he's gonna leave.
expecting him to.
Yep. he
Yep.
Yep. I mean, hey. It's all good.
left. That's okay. Easy ignore for me.
Yeah. Okay. Well, freed up my easy.
I don't deal with quitters.
Yeah, or at least, like, you know, say something. Oh, side note, I didn't notice the Naru down there.
Yeah, that's your shield for the gauntlet.
Oh, no, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, she's keeping the Naru in prison. I feel like it's actually part of the story that we're probably going to see more unfold in the next dungeon, because like obviously we've got Anduin getting you know, consumed by the jailer, because I believe, based on everything that we've seen so far, that the jailer is interested to see the power of light and how it can be used in the mall, because like they already was Ravendreth was already using light to hurt people and torture people, and so now he's got Anduin, which is light power, and we've got Naru here, which is light power. So I think it's all going to be playing into the jailer using the light to hurt people.
Yeah, no, I think you're absolutely 100% on that. But I have to hop off here. I will talk to you guys later.
All right, buddy.
Yep. Thanks
Later.
for that.
Oh! Maybe you staying on? Or is she already back?
Probably not. Like, I've been having real bad late. Sitting, walking, moving,
Oof.
standing has been really bad lately. So
Oof. Sorry to hear that. Let me see if I've got my equipment switched back. Should be Resto PVE or PV. Equip. Changeling should be that.
like I'm at the point right now where I'm like, all right, I'm just starting to feel it. So like if I take a break now, like it won't get too bad before I'm like, no, I can't. I have to go lay down.
No, I got you. There it is. Now you gotta take care of yourself.
I keep everything well maintained. My goods will serve you well.
What's my next upgrade? 5K.
Everything must be earned.
But yeah, I know how much you love Tall Tales. So if you want to do Tall Tales, we're doing them tomorrow morning.
But are you going to be doing the speed running of Tall Tales?
I believe so, yes. Because Smog wants to get all 5 done plus journals. So, yes.
Well, I mean, you have to run them at least once to get all the journals.
Right.
So.
Right. And I know Smog only has 2 at 100%. I've got, I think, 4. So I think what she's gonna do is she's gonna set up a couple where we've got the last chapter and roll through those real quick, and I'm gonna set up like 1 or 2 for the last chapter and run those through real quick, and then we're obviously got some that we're actually gonna have to go through. But I know you like the Tall Tales, and I know one that we have to do is Stars of a Thief, which I know you like that one.
Save that for last because I'm gonna have to leave anyways to do whatchamacallit, the Cutthroat's anniversary stuff tomorrow.
Wasn't that last weekend?
It's last weekend, this weekend, and next weekend. Today was Halo Day, and I don't have Halo.
How was PlanetSide 2?
It was interesting. I downloaded it. Like somebody else, basically, like in theory, everyone is supposed to kind of like do. Everyone's chipping in by doing different days and stuff. And the one that wanted to do PlanetSide 2 and that was had the commitment to do that had addressed the aspect of like it's a free to play game. So I like downloaded it, and it's not a bad game. I must say, it is not a bad game. It is just not a game for me.
I think you would like PlanetSide 1. PlanetSide 2 really, I don't know. I loved PlanetSide 1. There was a lot more of the MMO feel, like the Sea of Thieves feel, where you're grinding stuff out. Characters were a lot more specialized. You could kind of choose what you go down. PlanetSide 2 became more of like a Call of Duty.
Yeah, well, like, literally, like, while I was playing it, it felt very Hell Let Loose to me.
Yep.
Because I've played Hell Let Loose, and that's kind of the feel that I have from it. But more so is I was getting so much motion sickness from it, for me personally. Because, like, I deal with vertigo, and so I have to be really careful with the different types of games that I play.
Yeah, that one would cause that a lot, especially if you're doing a lot of the aircraft stuff and being on top of some of the bases. Yep.
Yeah, I was like, it feels very Hell Let Loose. And he's like, oh, well, let's go, like, make a base. And so we made, like, a mining vehicle and stuff.
Yeah.
And at one point he's like, okay, go mine stuff. Like, now you understand, go mine stuff. And I took the car and I took it back and I was just like, nope, that's not happening.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, I know they added base creation into it. I haven't played it since a while ago, because, like, I don't know. Yeah. I loved PlanetSide 1. I absolutely loved it. I think graphically they could have updated it. They could have added some more content to it. I didn't think it needed a PlanetSide 2, but again, that was the time period where EverQuest was becoming EverQuest 2 to try to compete with WoW. They were trying to get PlanetSide to compete with Call of Duty and stuff like that. So they changed the entire, like, how the game just played. And it just, it felt bad. I wish they would just revamp PlanetSide 1 and bring it out as like PlanetSide 3, because they even though the game is still popular and still a lot of people play it, like they lost so many players when PlanetSide 2 came out, refused to switch to PlanetSide 2, and it was actually less player based than PlanetSide 1. So what they did was they turned off PlanetSide 1 servers to force people to switch over, which was not good. Like, the community did not take that well.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds like, D&D 3.5, and they were like, here's 4.0, and everyone was like, the fuck is this shit?
Oh.
And so they were like, here's 5th edition.
Here's 5th edition
really quick. And it's like, oh, that's basically 3.5. We're okay with it again.
Yeah, that was. I remember when 4.0 came out and my 3.5 group went to 4, and we were like, this sucks.
Mhm.
Let's go back to 3.5.
I-
And then real quick after, it was like, oh, here's 5th edition. And we tested it out, and we're like, okay, this is good.
Yeah. I'm going through like spring cleaning stuff right now, and my spring clean of the year is going through all of like my bookcases and like my movie shelves and all of that stuff. And just being like, what do I not need? And the last shelf that I cleaned off had all my D&D books, and I literally took all of them to 4th edition and went, that goes into a donation box. Like,
No, I've got the main
I
books.
know
I
I'm
just
never
don't have the
gonna play it.
adventure books.
Hmm?
Said I have the main books. I just don't have the adventure books for 4. Because I like
Yeah.
or 5.
Yeah.
I like how they did in 5. They said, okay, here's your core rule set. Here are your things. Like, we're not going to release all these books for all these different classes and races like we did in 3.5. We're going to give you the core, and then everything we release is like basically adventures, which was great because that was what a lot of groups struggled with, was a DM who could actually build something. So they built it for you.
Yeah.
Which was
I
awesome.
don't know. I'm not personally, I'm not a fan of pre-mades
No, that's fair.
because they're kind of like, okay, they're built with this party that has been built for it, and if you don't have that exact party, it ends up like, it's hard sometimes to like be able to make your own character for that. Like,
Right.
you know, and that was part of like 4th edition that I had a problem with, was that, you know, they made these pre-mades, and it's like, okay, it's designed for this set, and like basically like one less person, and the group is barely surviving and almost dying the entire time.
Yeah.
It. Well, I mean, that was just in general an issue that I saw with 4th edition, was the factor of it wasn't balanced.
Correct.
It had no way of actively balancing it in itself.
I liked what they did with I just liked what they did with 5 because like our group was limited because our DM, who was an excellent DM, if he wasn't there, we were screwed because no one else had the knowledge and the ability to world build like he did. And so when 5 came out, and like if he wasn't available, we could just pull out one of the adventure books, and you know, Wizards of the Coast had everything already built for you, and we could just tweak little things to make sure our group, you know, didn't wipe on stuff.
Yeah.
I do that every
That was
fucking time.
definitely- Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know. I also got pretty spoiled. Like some of my early days of learning D&D and Pathfinder, and you know, just all of the different stuff. I have a couple of friends that their style, like, they've got like on any given day 3 or 4 campaigns already drawn up because they just think of them consistently,
Yeah.
so they're just constantly jotting notes down for it.
Yeah, those type of world builders are incredible.
Yeah, like one of my really good friends, he actually has every year, like about February or March or so, goes to the dollar store and will get like 5 or 6 of the year's calendars, and he writes in these calendars, you know, fictional things that are happening in the world into the next year, so that when you're sitting there doing, you know, a campaign or whatever that he's designed, he has, so it's not necessarily placed in these years, but he has like active calendars of like, okay, if you don't deal with this, you know, world-ending apocalypse by such and such date, this happens, and it leads into like 2 months down the line, and like it just bounces like all the way through. And so it's every world that he builds has like these, you know, different timers that you don't realize are existing, but they're there.
That's
Like,
awesome.
it's crazy. Like, you know, you can literally play the exact same campaign with him and have completely different results.
That's
because he-
incredible. Like, those are the people I wish would get hired for like game development, you know?
right, for the storyboard
Right.
development of
Yeah.
it, you know, for that core build and then go here to the development team and be like, make this real. But yeah, like
That's awesome.
yeah, it's insane. There've definitely been times like I've watched him play the same game, like start with the same campaign, and everyone goes, okay, well we, because at the end you go, what? Why did we all just die? And he's like, oh, well, the world exploded, or some shit, whatever. Like, this king just set this town on fire, whatever it is that, ended the campaign. And you're just like, well, why? And he explains, like, oh, well, you didn't do this. So, like, the next time you play, you're
Then
like,
you do that and something else
hyper-focused
happens.
on doing that and something else happens.
Right.
Because you don't realize, because he builds a world where it's like, this is a world. Like, just because we're here in the U.S. doesn't mean that they're not doing something in another country. Like,
Right.
Just because your team is in one specific place of this world doesn't mean that in a different place of that world.
Don't tell Merkins that.
Oh, I know, right? But like, things are happening in other places of the world. Whether or not you get to those
I don't
makes a
believe it.
difference.
No way.
Like, and it's crazy, man.
That's awesome. Like those are the world builders that I love. By the way, I know you've been playing a little bit more Sea of Thieves than normal, but out of curiosity, and I don't want to say anything because I'm not allowed. Have you been on Insiders in the past 2 weeks?
I haven't, but I know all of the things that are happening.
Jesus Christ. That's all I have to say.
I'm not saying anything to anything, but yeah.
Like shit.
There's some I'm interested to see how it affects long term.
That's exactly where I'm at. I'm cautiously optimistic is the best way to say it, because it's different, but how will it be handled?
Yeah. Well, there's two things, because one that's potentially being implemented, again, without saying much. No spoilers. But one, has the potential to really bring in a lot of new content and be able to be introduced in a lot of new ways.
Yes.
And so I'm really interested to see if they just put it in and then do nothing with it.
Yep.
Or if they put it in and they do kind of spread it out into other things.
Yeah.
And the secondary thing that I've been hearing about, I'm much less optimistic about it, because I feel that they're using a method that they've tried before that has not worked before, of here is a thing revamped with more better loot, whatever.
Right.
And this is going to bring the game back. And that has already been proven to not be it. It has already proven that doesn't work.
Right.
So I'm much less optimistic about that. But I am more optimistic about the other thing.
Yeah, I was in a call playing a little bit the other day with someone who lives in the UK and knows some people at Rare, I guess. And he said that, well, I don't know if he's supposed to say this or not. He said one of the things on their roadmap is revamping the emissary system, which is something I love, the emissary system, and I feel that it was a disservice.
A revamp. I think it needs
completely redone.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think that it needs to be revamped or redone. I think that it needs better.
Needs TLC, tender love and care.
Yeah, it needs
no loot
events
drops yet. I got a shoulders earlier.
Well, it needs events and content that rely on you using them. That's what it needs.
Correct. Yeah.
Because right now, like, as soon as everybody got their flags turned in and got their grades up and all that, like, you just stop running them.
Right.
Because it's not worth it. But, like, the people that are that are gonna fight out on the seas are gonna run them anyways. The people that don't want to fight out on the seas aren't running them anyways. It's the same, it's the same shtick. And the only way that I see that being a thing is them pushing and going, no, in order to complete this event, you have to be running these things, or you have to, you have to be using these flags to some degree, because otherwise the people that run them are going to run them, the people that don't run them aren't going to run them, and there's no way of making that happen.
Yeah.
But they also don't want to make that happen. Like, they don't want to force anybody into
they want to
feeling
keep
like
that
they
open
have to do
sandbox
it.
style environment where you get to choose what you do.
Yeah.
He basically said that their thought process around it is trying to make it, and this is exactly what you said, the idea is trying to make it less optional.
Yeah.
Like, it'll still be optional, but basically putting something in place where if you don't do it, you're going to be sad.
Like, yeah, that's one of the deals of, like, the 2.5 times worth the loot isn't enough to make people who don't want to get train wrecked by the people who do want that 2.5 times the loot.
Yep, you're exactly correct.
The people that are running Reapers, that are doing the sneak plays with Reapers, and that's something is I feel like they need to.
The Silent Reaper thing where someone leaves.
They need to fix the sneak play. Like, as much as I love using it and I love doing it for the game, it is not.
It's not healthy
because it's not. It's not. Yeah, it's not conducive. It's like, oh, you can sit there and you can go, oh, there's 3 emissaries here. Cool. Go hunt those emissaries down. Wait with a loaded Reaper. Sink it. Once you realize, yes, there's enough loot there to make a grade 5 Reaper, then you put the flag up, then you touch the loot, then you go turn it in. There's no build-up time there,
Yeah, what they need to make it is the flag cannot go up in any way, shape, or form unless you are near the outpost.
Yeah. I mean, that needs to be a thing. The other thing is, and this is an idea that, way back we thought of, because everyone goes, oh, we got a grade 5, get the emissary quest, put down the flag, raise the flag, go do the emissary quest, get it back up to 5, rinse, repeat. So it's grade 5 for a very short period of time. And something that was brought up before the emissary concept was the idea of, like, most people
That's
that
such a
are out
cute
hunting
emote.
for loot,
I love
or
it.
even people that aren't hunting for loot. Like, it is a known thing that people go do one voyage, turn in their stuff because they don't want to risk it being stolen. And so even before emissaries, I know there were a couple of people, talking about, and I was definitely one of them, of having some way of the longer loot is on your ship, the more valuable it is.
Yeah, like an interest system.
Yeah, like an interest system or something, and having those flags, having those build up based more on time.
Yep, instead of
the flag
what
is
you
up
do.
rather than things that you, like. Yes, you can pick it up to grade 5, but you can also get multiplier bonus for the time that it's there too.
Yep, I agree.
I think that would be even better, because then, there is incentive to, do we really want to put the flag down and put up a new one, or do we just want to hold on to this one and keep going?
Yeah, no, I like the time idea.
Yeah, and having interest, interest is a good way of putting it, but that extra build up over time, because that is one of the biggest situations with the game right now, is the fact that, PvE players are frustrated because their stuff gets stolen.
Whoa, quaking.
PvP players are frustrated that nobody has loot on their ship ever because they're paranoid of getting sunk constantly. And so having this balance of it is a higher risk to keep loot on your ship, but it is a higher reward, then also gives reason to hunt ships again, which those hunting are also more likely to wait for that ship to try and build up and try and wait for an opportunity to take more later.
Yep.
Rather than, like, you know, as is, you know, with the emissary, because that's something that you definitely saw with emissary. You know, instead of going in and being like, oh, you only have 3 pieces of loot, whatever, I'm sinking you anyways and I'm taking it.
Right.
You started seeing, oh, you know what, they're a grade 2 flag, let's wait until they're grade 5, and you would stalk them effectively. And
Yeah,
so
it actually put
having-
like a almost the feeling of
Yeah.
like a real life pirate hunt in the game.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna wait until you're gonna go do other stuff and wait for them to be in a better position for you to go take that.
Yep.
And yeah, and that's absolutely like, and I think that made it on both ends. You know, it made it more likely that you know, newer players or people that didn't want to PvE were able to actually get their stuff turned in before those PvP people could get in and take it. And it also made the hunt fun.
Yep. Yeah,
And-
I had this really awesome interaction with someone about 2 days ago, and they literally said, you know, they're like, you're really good at PvP, and I'm sitting here like, oh, I'm really not, but thank you. And they're like, you know, they were a relatively new player. I think they'd been playing for like 3 months, and they're like, I get sunk all the time at Adventure. Like, I get sunk all the time at Adventure. And the thing that made me like, yes, this is a player that needs to like be kept around is they said, I want to get better.
Yeah.
Like, cause he's like, I don't run. Like, it's not like I sit there and I see someone chasing me and I run. He's like, I fight, I just always lose. And he's like, I want to get better. And I'm like, this is a player that Sea of Thieves needs to cater to. The player that wants to get better and wants to, you know, be a pirate.
That's something of like, you know, part of their deal of, you know, constantly having the emphasis on there is no pay to win mechanic. Like, you can't pay gold to win, you can't pay money to win. You can't pay any form of currency to get something to make you better at the game, period. You know, you either are good at the game through skill or you are not good at the game through skill. And however, there is no good way of getting better in the game.
Except by doing.
Exactly. And so a lot of people, you know, they kind of shot themselves in the foot with going, we want this to be a sandbox game that anyone can do anything.
Right.
Because there are a lot of people that want to go there and do things that and get better at different things that are not PvP related.
Yep.
But the people that want to get better at the PvP stuff are going to prey on those individuals, and it's going to make them not. And so it's, you know, the core aspect of the game is what is its biggest problem.
Yep.
You know, you can become Pirate Legend. You can be successful on the seas in whatever way you decide you want to be successful. Problem is, there are certain people that, you know, if you're playing that way, are going to end up naturally preying on others that are playing a different way. And that is just a natural aspect that is implemented into the concept of, we are pirates, we steal loot.
Right.
You know? And I don't think that there's any way of fixing that.
No, there's
And
not.
I personally don't want it fixed. Not necessarily, like, I want to see ways of being able to, you know, like, they've got the Maiden Voyage. It explain how to do anything, but you know, it's a tutorial. But
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
a lot of the things.
It's like one of the worst tutorials out there, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's the. Did I ever explain to you like the tutorials back in the day?
No.
So I used to do what I would call tutorials, and this started with one of the streaming communities that I was involved with when Sea of Thieves came out. Like some of the people that were playing Sea of Thieves, you know, I got to playing with them, and I realized I'm sitting here with a bunch of people that are pirate legends, and like we went to do like an Athena or something, and one of them that was a pirate legend like could not figure out. We went and we were doing all the digs and the tasks and everything, and could not figure out how we knew where to dig up the chests. And I'm like, it's on the map. It's like literally the X on the map, like between this tree and this tree, like that tree and that tree, you know?
Right.
And he's like, but what do you mean? Like, what map?
I had no idea how to open the thing up.
The map wheel? That map? Like the one that's there? He's, what do you mean the map? Like, had never looked or opened a map wheel.
How did he get through the maiden voyage then? Because you have to use the map.
There
to
was
do
no
it.
maiden voyage at that time.
Oh, okay.
You gotta remember, there was no maiden voyage back then. There was absolutely nothing. It was, you loaded into the game. Their first rendition of a tutorial was that you talked to the mysterious stranger that was standing at the door, and he physically gave you the chest. Like, it just kind of appeared, you talked to him, you hold the talk to him button, and a chest appeared in your hands, and you went and you handed it to the gold hoarder. That was your tutorial.
Wow.
That didn't show up until 3 months into the game.
Jesus.
That level of tutorial didn't come until 3 months into the game. So
I thankfully came in after the maiden voyage was there.
yeah, so there was not a maiden voyage. There was no tutorial. There wasn't the here, put this, you know, on your table, go dig this up, bring it back to the gold hoarder, now go on your way. There was nothing. And so he had gotten pirate legend. Like, it wasn't even he hadn't done the maiden voyage and he hadn't played. He got pirate legend. He had 50 in every single aspect. Had never looked at a map wheel.
Jesus.
And I was just like, and that was the moment where I was like, I will never allow anyone that I sail with to have that experience. Ever. Like, ever. And so if I found out that, like, it was your first, or like the early days of you playing Sea of Thieves or whatever, and I'd be like, first thing I'd do is, all right, let's go get on the ship, you know, like, and I'd explain like
Walk through everything.
What kind of, or well, I would start with, let's do a gold hoarder. I would always start with a gold hoarder because it's just the
Makes
first
sense.
And we'd get on a sloop and we'd do their gold hoarder mission, so it was always one chest, one island, you know. And I would sail to that island, and I would like, they would do the where is it, and I'd have them find it and everything, and okay, that island, cool. And I'd show them and explain to them how to sail the ship on the way there. They sailed it back. I did nothing to sail it back. They sailed it back.
Yeah.
To sell. And when we got to that island, I'd go find the chest. And they're, what do you mean go find there's a map, here's the map, here's how you find your map, go find the chest. You know, and they'd, okay. And I'd jump off the ship and go sit on the chest. I would literally, like, in-game sit on the chest.
And just wait.
Where to dig it, and I'd watch them run around me. Somebody literally ran around me for an hour before they realized that I was sitting on that spot. And I was just like, have you been here the whole time? Yep.
I remember you
Really?
did that to me once.
Yep. I did. I do it to everybody.
I mean, it's a smart way to do it, right? Like I'm
Yeah.
still not the greatest at all digs, but my skill at digging is vastly improved.
Yeah.
Namely because of you and Thieves Haven.
Yeah, and that's one of those things of like I'm not like I definitely like the reason why I sit on the chest is that anyone that can figure out like why are you sitting there, let me just dig, is gonna understand that, and you're not gonna like meander for an hour. But but I always did that because it basically it's what the tutorial is now, where you get the voyage and it makes you sail to an island and dig up a chest and bring it back. But like
I have to make
it
more potions
was
after this.
before they had that. You know, before you had that as an option, that
Right.
beforehand. And then I'd go, okay, well, which of the other two do you want? Now you understand that, which of the other two do you want to do? And I'd basically just do a full tutorial across things. But like, in general, there's so many aspects and tips and tricks, and the fact that a person joining day one with that tutorial and the maiden voyage cannot just, that is nowhere near the amount of information that is needed
No.
to be able to fight off against, say, an NAL team or a Sea of Champions team. You know,
I mean, does anything
you're-
really prepare you for that?
But I'm just saying, that's what you deal with.
Right.
I mean, as a former NAL player and, you know, going out with my NAL team, like out on the seas, running into people that they just started playing yesterday, that's a real thing. They get dunked on really hard. Like, there's no way that, you know, the amount of tips and tricks that top end players of the game, there's those tips and tricks aren't anywhere to be found. You have to talk to somebody, know somebody, learn them from someone, because the odds of you accidentally figuring it out is so slim.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, but yet because of that shared knowledge, especially like in the, you know, in the pro teams and stuff like that and whatnot, that kind of information share, you know, we're sitting there watching each other's VODs going, oh my god, I just saw this other team do something.
Yep.
And then you sit there and you break it down and you work it out and you figure out what it is that they're doing. Because, you know, at that point, it's each of these groups are accidentally finding one thing every once in a while. And those accidental finds become the strengths and weaknesses of each other, you know. But for new players, there's no way that you can withstand that. And so that idea of the only thing that stands between you and being the best is that skill gap. Especially with 3 years, that skill gap is huge.
I don't know how you would fix this. Like, how would you train someone in a tutorial to compete? Like, you're not going to beat someone from, let's
you're
say,
not going to be
NAL.
able to. You're
But,
not going
like-
to be able to train to that level. Like
There's
but
no
I
way.
mean, but I mean, like things like XX canceling. So
Yeah,
XX
yeah, yeah.
canceling your digs, your buckets, your thing. You know.
Well, they're not going
That's
to want to train
something-
someone on that because my guess is those are features that are not intended.
It isn't supposed to be there, but we can't tell you not to do it because it exists.
Right.
That's something that I absolutely think is hilarious.
I was going to say, those type of thing like XX bucket, XX on your weapon to reload quicker, like those type of things, they'll never put into any sort of tutorial because those are bugs, right?
Yeah.
Or quote unquote exploits, if you will. They're not exploits, but you know what I mean.
Well, Sword Lunge is an exploit that is now a feature.
Right. And they don't teach you how to
But
sword
there's-
lunge in the thing. They should. Sword lunge should be something that they teach.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. However, I know that there has been discussion about whether or not Sword Lunge should be taken out and whether or not loot sprinting should be taken out and whether or not, you know, these are all things that have happened
I can see him removing. I could see them removing loot sprinting. However, I do not see. I would be so mad if they got rid of sword lunge because, like, people with guns have such a big advantage over people with swords. And that sword lunge, if used effectively, is your advantage to basically from a distance get to someone quickly and in their face. Or kill them.
Well, I mean, the sword lunge would still exist, basically, but it's the fact that how the sword lunge moves through the water, I think, is more so.
Oh, I see what you're saying. The fast movement for the,
Yeah. Using sword lunge that way, because they've already fixed sword lunge, you know, bugs that allowed you to sword lunge infinitely and stuff like that. Water skimming and stuff. But I mean, like, you can still cancel out of a sword lunge animation.
Yep,
if you
by
miss,
grabbing something.
Interacting with other things, you know. And I mean, again, that's something that they're never going to tell you. And I think, I don't know, I think less of, because it's a, I don't know, I think it's less of like, we don't want to tell you that you can do this because it's a bug and we don't want you to do bugs. I think it's more, we don't want you to be aware of the amount of bugs that we actually have in the game. And I think it's more of that sense, in my opinion.
Sea of Thieves has bugs. Win.
Yeah, exactly. There are no bugs in Sea of Thieves.
Beware.
There's all in all, there's a lot of things with Sea of Thieves that I'm interested to see how it affects long term.
Yep.
That's where I'm at.
They need to stop with the development of things which are, let's get hype for 1 month or 2 months or even 3 months and actually start developing features which are long lasting.
Yeah.
Because that's one thing that I was like, when they announced seasons, I was so excited for, because they're like, oh, we're going to change our developmental process where we're going to be putting out something that lasts for, for the casual player. It's going to last, 3 months. And then for the non-casual player, it's not going to last that long. But we're going to put focus on bugs and everything else. And I'm like, you have not changed anything that what you're doing yet.
Nope. I knew they wouldn't. That's part of, like, when it came out, I was just like, yeah, I don't know if I care. Like, oh, but it's this. And I'm like, yeah, so they give you the same amount of content that they would usually give you for a month, and they say
and they're
this
still
is
doing it
stretched out
then.
over 3 months.
And they're still not doing it. It's the exact same. It's basically the same 3-month update that they've always done, but now in those they've just bundled 3 together and called it a season.
Yep.
God, that freaking DK cannot avoid that shit. Like, seriously, I cannot heal that dude. He's going from full health to no health because he's not avoiding shit. Don't step in sanguine, you turd. But yeah, we're starting them at 10 a.m. Eastern time, which I know is super early for you, but.
Oh yeah, that's early for me.
Yeah, if
If
you're
I'm
interested,
awake.
just let us know. You know, pop on and send us a message.
If I'm awake.
Whenever if you get up, you know, it's just an open invitation.
Yeah. Thank you. Anyway, gotta jump and hobble and
Yeah,
yeet.
take care of yourself, you know. Make sure you take care of yourself.
Will do. That's what I'm gonna go do.
Good.
It was good talking.
Yeah.
See, shot. Like it's.
My
Yeah.
assistant. These raw materials are in need of processing.
Bye bye, Moo. This group has not been the easiest group to heal, I'll tell you that. Dude, you gotta run. You can't fucking stand there and take that shit. Like, if you expect me to heal you through that, you're mistaken. Like, I have no problem. Like, I've got my defensives and stuff. Like, I got no problem. Like, you know what I mean? I got no problem with it. But these guys, they're getting chased down. They're just right now. They're just dying to stupid mechanics. Like, I can't heal through that. Like the throw I can heal through. The freaking what is it? The damn thing where he sits there and focuses you and chases you down. I can't heal through that. It's just too much.
Wants to tear them off.
We only have 7 minutes left. We're not gonna time it at this rate. Too many stupid deaths. The life of pugs, chat. The life of pugs. Like, the worst part is a lot of these deaths aren't things I could heal through.
How vexing! Rotsville, get to work and don't fail me like your
And they freaking stood in Sanguine right there, which is why they were getting, like, chunked down like that. Can't stand in the Sanguini. Or the nasty stoop. Ooh, they love to stand in shit.
You think yourself exceptional.
literally have no mana.
Wait to put your corpse to use. I'll have you in stitches. I must preserve your parts for later. Imbecile! I'm the one who made you!
Come on, full DPS.
No respect for craftsmanship. Impressive ears. Oh, those are so hard to find.
Oh, we've got to execute this next boss flawlessly.
Was yet to come.
We have lust. Go.
Bastion shall be laid to waste. Beware. None can escape the storm.
Don't be stupid.
I've had enough of you.
We can still do this.
Beware. None can escape the storm. I've had enough of you. Beware. Can escape the storm.
It's gonna be close.
Beware. Can escape the storm. I have had enough of you. Beware. Can escape the storm. Face me.
You battle with him? Okay, good.
I've had enough of you. Beware. Can escape the storm. Such a futile effort.
Nope. Oh, not enough damage.
Face me. Beware. Can escape the storm. Pity.
Nope, not enough damage. Damage is bad.
Destruction.
Not enough. People weren't getting through the bottom section fast enough.
How exhaustingly predictable. But then I suppose failure comes naturally to your kind.
He does the AoE damage stuff, and it's just like you gotta burn him down. Like I used all my cooldowns to try to keep people up. What are these?
You think yourself exceptional, gifted.
Guess that's one way to get yourself down. Well, we're not getting necrotic wake marked off this week. Unfortunate. I was hoping to get two done this week, but it's okay. Bro, don't disengage like that, you fucking moron. Jesus. Yeah, let's disengage right into the fucking healer. See, look at the damage this time. See how much, like, we had lust and we had pride this time, and look, he's like just dying until we run out, and then all of a sudden, like, DPS just sucks. Like, you just gotta burst the shit out of this dude. See, once everyone focuses on their damage, it's fine.
Beware, can escape the storm.
Unfortunately, people were not focusing on their damage. Excuse me. Like, I feel like my healing's fine on it. I didn't feel really stressed the entire night. We just had a lot of folks in that particular dungeon that enjoyed getting hit by avoidable mechanics, and that just sucks, but that's how it goes, you know? Boop-a-doo-boo, boop-boo. Let's deposit this real quick.
You here for inspection? Reach out and claim your glory.
Do we have any of these things done? No, we do not. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. It has been a nice 3-hour stream, but I will be back tomorrow around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a pre-Easter stream. We will not be streaming on Easter because I have to go see my family. So, but I'm going to get out of here, guys. Please make sure you hit subscribe, like the video, turn notifications on. You know, all that fun YouTube stuff. We've got Variety Series Minecraft Dungeons coming out probably Sunday on Easter. So if you're stuck at home and want to watch a episode of our Variety Series, we'll be playing World of Warcraft tomorrow. Some more PUG Adventures trying to get KSM. And then on Monday, we'll be doing Minecraft Dungeons and playing more on our Variety Series. But guys, thank you very much for hanging out. Take care of yourselves and each other. I'll see you tomorrow night around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
She gonna teach you how to rock and roll. She gonna teach you how to